What do we do when we are stuck? We avoid the situation that we are stuck, we want more things, but we are convinced that we cannot do anything about it, and we have to continue doing what you're doing, although you deep inside you know that this is not the right way because you're not happy, simply because you're not happy. Or some people will just research, but never make any decisions. And then the researches can look like watching a lot of videos, reading a lot of books, and taking in all the information. I actually have the statistics here where learning effectiveness studies, people retain only 5% of the information from the studies and theories or knowledge that they are given. 10% from the reading, but 75% from practicing by doing it, and 90% from teaching it. Practicing on doing things and figuring out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And once you know what's working for you, you keep it for the future, and what doesn't work, you leave it behind, but you know that you've tried it and it didn't work. One of the main things I learned from all the years on myself and for my clients is that there is a gap between where you currently are and where you want to be. We have the belief system, we have a brain cells that's coded in a way that lead us to where we are right now. It makes complete sense. And it's amazing if you can accept yourself exactly where you are. Here are the few tips to understand where you are right now. If you can document it, it's great, but you can start noticing, when do you smile authentically? What makes you happy? Start noticing where you forget about the problems that you have in life and you are in the flow. In the flow meaning you completely lost track of time. You're not thinking about any other problems, but you're focusing on what you are currently doing. And it doesn't have to be big. It can be as small as gardening, cooking, doing any kind of creative work. Start paying attention to what makes you feel. What are the moments that makes you feel, this is a disaster. I'm so done with this. I'm so tired of this. What are the exact key moments that makes you feel so? And overall, you start thinking, this is not good. I need some change. I'm so tired. What are the exact moments for that? And notice how often you get productive. One of the things that we don't realize, especially if you're working in a corporate culture, there's a pattern for productivity for us. One day you feel so energetic, you're just doing all the work, you're effective, you have a bursting energy, and one day you're just so down and you can't even get yourself to do anything, and you're so disappointed in yourself because you have this standard on yourself that says, I'm supposed to be this way, but I am so unproductive. So those are the days that are very, very natural for anyone. So start paying attention to how often you get productive, when you get productive. Start paying attention to the cycle. Where do you feel so highly productive? How many days you feel productive? And how many days you feel less productive, not as productive? Actually, you need to have a rest. It's interesting to acknowledge that there's a cycle. Notice if it's true for you. Notice if it's true. I personally started doing, in my gratitude journal for daily basis, I started rating my days, rating my energy level for the day. So for the past period, I'm going to compare how many days roughly I was low in energy and how many days roughly I was high in energy, and see if there is a pattern. And the outcome surprised me. yours is not going to be mine, depending on what your type is, but I would like to invite you and see if there is any results you find. Thank you so much for watching my video all the way to the end, and I would be happy to work with you as a coach if you're interested, and see you guys all in my next video.